Hey everybody, it's Adam.
Hey, Granddad.
And we are going to do a pre-Hoopfest preparation checklist. So basically we're going to take the top 8 do's and don'ts of Hoopfest and give you a little information on what Hoopfest is and what's going on this weekend.
Right.
So yeah, here we go. Let's just dive right into it. So Hoopfest is the world's largest 3-on-3 basketball tournament here in Spokane, Washington. People from all over the city, all over the state, all over the world come to this event. We're not talking just like the local city state. We're talking people from Europe, Australia, all over. And that's not exaggeration.
Yeah, we had a team from Australia last year.
Yeah, there were teams from all over the world. We have about 500,000 to 600,000 people in Spokane County, Spokane City, somewhere in there, on a day when Hoopfest is not in session. When Hoopfest is going on, during that weekend, we add another 200,000 to 300,000 people. So, that is why we're doing this pre-event in case you don't know and you want to know. So, with that being said, I'm going to read off some of the notes I wrote down about it. Hoopfest has 6,000 teams, 3,000 volunteers, 450 courts in 45 city blocks. It is over 14,000 games played in the weekend with 200,000 and 300,000 people coming in to visit, not just play, but to visit, and it generates about $46 million in that weekend for Spokane alone.
Businesses prepare from about March for this.
Yes, it is a huge deal. Now, if your teams have not registered, you currently have 4 days, 12 hours, and about 30 minutes or so to register until Hoopfest Weekend cutoff. So, go to SpokaneHoopfest.net, make sure you register. That being said, we're now going to go through the top, what we feel are the top 8 do's and do nots of this event.
Yes.
So, let's start with the do nots. Number 1, limit your junk food intake. It's hot, it's busy, it's quick and easy to get junk, and it tastes good, but your body in the heat and the long days cannot handle it, so don't.
Especially being on the blacktops, it creates even more heat.
Last year,
you get people with heat exhaustion and
heat stroke, yes. Last year, and this is not exaggeration, people's shoes were beginning to get soft on the blacktop. Yep. The blacktop was temped at over 110 degrees last year.
Yeah, we had people actually hospitalized because of it.
So, with that many people, not everybody has a courtesy idea, or not everybody's honest and loyal. So do yourself a favor, limit the valuables you keep in your car or on you in case of theft or somebody grabs
Girls,
stuff.
don't bring your big old clunky purses. I actually have a fanny pack. Fanny packs are okay. They're coming back.
It's coming back. Just bring light stuff.
Yeah.
Number 3, don't leave your stuff unattended. It's easy for somebody to walk by and just walk off with stuff. We know you guys know this, so we're just reminding you. It's easy to forget. Number 4, don't drive or park downtown. If you're going to, make sure you're there super early, but there's tons of constructions, building under renovation, the park is under construction. Don't do it. Take a group, take a cab, take a bus. Number 5, girls, don't wear makeup. You look good as you are. You can wear makeup for confidence, but it's going to sweat off, and it just you're not going to be happy. Your body's going to overheat.
Right. Limit it to, if you do wear makeup, limit it to just eyeshadow, eyeliner, mascara, throw on some lip gloss or something. Don't do foundation, primer, all that stuff. It clogs your pores. It makes it hard to sweat.
Number 6, don't bring pets. It's hot in the car. It's hot in the park. There's lots of people, lots of animals. They don't always get along. Do yourself a favor. Don't bring your pet. Bring a bathroom buddy. Kids and parents and adults, there's tons of people. Not everybody's a cool person. So it's easy to get lost. Bring your bathroom buddies with you. Number 8, don't give to the bums.
No.
Everybody wants to be kind. They want to help them out, but they only go to get alcohol. Don't panhandle. Not only is it illegal in Spokane, it's like a gross misdemeanor or a felony. It just adds to it. There's tons of charities. There's tons of services in this area for people to go to. Do not give to the bums.
Right.
Number 9, so we've got more than 8. Number 9, don't go to the bars downtown. Welcome to, but if you got kids, it's going to be busy. So if you want a peaceful environment, go to the Black Diamond. Great beer, great food, great pool tables, and a small dance floor. It's out towards the valley. Go up to the north side. Not trying to steal business from downtown. They need it too, but save yourself the craziness.
They just get overrun.
Yes, absolutely. All right, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, things are going to be crazy. Look, I know you guys are looking at maps. I know you're looking at GPSs. I know you're trying to communicate with your friends and family on where to go. Don't text and drive. Please find a map person. Please find stuff. There are hundreds of injuries over the weekend, and we don't want to add one more with people driving and running over somebody or bumping into somebody or fender benders when everybody's short, they're tired, it's hot, you don't know where you're going. Yep. Please find a map, ask directions, don't text and drive. All right, let's deal with the do's. Bring the proper clothes. Shorts, t-shirts, walking shoes. If you're going to walk a lot, don't bring sandals.
Yeah, don't bring sandals. They may be cute, but you'll just regret it at the end.
Don't bring wedges, things like this. If you do bring stuff that the sun can be down, put sunscreen on your feet.
Yep.
Bring a cash and a card. Some places and the ATMs will be either broke down, shut down, or emptied out. Bring cash for places or people and vendors who don't have a card readability. Bring tons of water and fluids.
And sunscreen.
Trail mix, nuts, fruits, veggies, dehydrated snacks. Bring those kinds of things that are good for you. But also bring Gatorade, not just water. You pump out the electrolytes, you need that too. Bring Gatorades, not water. Powerade has way too much sugar in it. Take the STA. Sometimes they move the plaza to a different location, but it's still running. Find out where that's at. Make sure you take that.
It's usually up by the high school on 3rd and Wall.
It's free usually, but even so, prepare for a day pass, which is $3.50 for most ages. I think it's like 6 and up. All right, but anyway, check that. You can call 328-RIDE, 1509-328-RIDE, then get all the information from them. Get there early. Everybody's going to go down at the same time. The hotels are previously booked. Everything's slammed. Get there, get your spot early. Wear tons of sunscreen. Yes. Find shade. Find your first aid places. Know where all that's at. Wear hats. Don't worry about your looks. Make sure you're healthy. Sunburn fever is no fun. Limit the amount of smokes. Bums constantly. Everybody's asking, man, can I have a smoke? Can I have a smoke? It's really expensive. If you smoke, that's your thing. It's a family event. Behave properly. Don't use weed, things like this. But limit your smokes and how much you give them to people. Know your location. It's easy to get lost in that area. All right, moving on. Prepare early. There are lots of long lines. Everybody's going to the few places in the right areas, and so when you have to go somewhere for something that you forgot, you want to make sure you can get it. So,
like the food court at the downtown mall, they are going to be swamped.
Yes, you're talking 10 to 20 minute wait times, if not longer.
Just to start ordering food. That doesn't include...
And they don't mean harm. Everybody's tired. Everybody's overwhelmed. Do them a favor. Cut them some slack. They're doing the best they can. All right. Take tons of hand sanitizer. They've got tons of porta potties, and they do the best they can to stock it up. But streets are blocked, construction, everything going on. Take the hand sanitizer with you. Go to the dollar store. You can get it there. Beware of the construction. It's not going to be on your GPS, so do yourself a favor. Leave early to get there, and make sure you search the site, SpokaneHoopfest.net. Look at the pictures, look at the sites, look at all the information. That's going to give you the information you need to know.
And
go ahead. Nope, go ahead.
Make sure that you, whenever you get separated from your group, you have a meeting spot already planned out. If you guys lose each other, because it is so easy to get lost.
That's right. That's one thing we forgot to mention, is have a meeting point. If your kids or your children or any of that are there are lots of security companies all over downtown helping with things like this as well. Know your meeting point, know your safety, and look, here's something that I suggest. When you guys do this, make sure that parents, you take a notation of your child. Make sure you're paying attention to what they're wearing that day, what they might be changing into.
Take a picture of them on your cell phone.
Yeah, take a picture on your cell phone, because here's the thing. When you lose your child or they can't find you and you can't find them, they need to know who to call, what their first name is, address, these types of information. But you need to know where you last saw them, what height they are, what their hair color is, what they look like, what they're dressing, what's their name. And when you're panicking, it's hard to remember that. Do yourself a favor, have a meet point, have the information set up. So if you have to talk to a security guard or talk to law enforcement, say, hey, I've lost my child, this is when I lost him, this is where I last saw him, this is what they look like, do us all a favor. I work in security as it is right now. It makes a huge difference.
And maybe give your child a piece of paper that has you and your spouse's names on it and your phone numbers. Have them put it in their pocket.
Better yet, do it on a wristband. You can go to online, find some sort of event wristband, write your name, contact phone number, and meeting point on that wristband. Make sure it's tight enough it doesn't fall off. You can go to Party Palace in this area or event places. You can order them online. Write it down. Their hands get sweaty and they wash. That at least won't come off. It's easy to forget when you're panicking.
Yeah, that covers basically the do's and don'ts.
Yep.
Again, we can't emphasize enough. Make sure you have lots of sunscreen and you stay hydrated. It gets so hot out there, like really, really hot.
Well, Spokane is surrounded by big commercial buildings with tons and tons of people, and everybody is there, and it's really hot, And, if you're not sure, check the site. Look at youtube.com.
Yeah.
We will be down there to show you some videos and show you some things that are going on as well. So, make sure you do that, and we hope to either see you on the videos or there. Thanks for liking and subscribing, and we'll talk to you guys on the road.
Bye.
Bye.